Safe distancing measures have had a dramatic impact on the U.S. restaurant trade. In New York alone, the industry has lost billions of dollars and hundreds of thousands of people are now out of work. Some owners believe more government assistance is needed, as William Denslow reports.
A source of income for thousands of New Yorkers has been cut off. Bars and restaurants employed around 7% of the total workforce. But after COVID-19 hit the city, thousands of jobs have been lost. Oxalis in Brooklyn, New York is one of a number of restaurants to shut its doors. It's asking local patrons to help support its roughly 24 staff.
I don't think our industry's ever seen anything like this. And so we just wanted to reach out to people that supported us, people who were still working maybe, who's, still had the opportunity to support places that they loved.
There are over 25,000 restaurants in New York. They can remain open, but only for pickup and takeout. Many now rely on third-party delivery companies that can charge a 15 to 30% commission. Some of those food delivery companies say they're waiving certain fees to help restaurants. There are calls for the public using these services to give generously.
Ordering delivery, you really need to tip these people very generously, both kind of as like a hazard pay essentially, and they're providing a really essential service right now, but also because they're probably hurting financially because of the drop in volume that they're seeing.
Some restaurants in the city are taking on a more hands-on approach. When the coronavirus hit New York, Olmsted closed its kitchen to the public, but not to those working in the industry. They're now providing free meals to restaurant workers that have lost their jobs. The federal government has passed a spending package worth over $2 trillion to help sectors impacted by COVID-19. As well as a boost in unemployment benefits, the measure includes $300 billion for small business loans.
Food and beverage that was being ordered a week ago, those bills are still going to be there if someone is able or decides to open. And they'll still need to order from somebody, right? They still need to pay rent. So I would say it's virtually impossible for restaurants to reopen without that stimulus package.
Some estimate COVID-19 will cost the country's restaurant industry at least $225 billion. There are calls for further action to ensure restaurants aren't the ones footing the bill. William Denslow, CNA, New York.